Welcome to Caricomp Insider, where high-tech facial recognition meets real-world intelligence.
Three seconds of audio. That's all it takes to clone your voice now. A clip from a social media video, a voicemail greeting, even a quick voice message. And for about $60 a month, a stranger can sound exactly like you. If you've ever posted a video online or left a voicemail, this story is already about you. And if you've ever gotten a panicked call from someone you love asking for money, you know that gut feeling. The one that makes you act before you think. Scammers are now weaponizing that instinct. According to new research from Trend Micro, Americans lost more than $5 million in 2025 to AI voice cloning scams. Criminals use artificial intelligence to imitate the voices of family members, then stage fake emergencies to get people to wire money. According to WFTV in Orlando, 1 in 3 people who pick up and engage with these calls end up losing money. The average loss tops $18,000 per victim. So what happens when your voice, the thing banks, companies, and your own family use to confirm it's really you, can be faked by anyone with a laptop? Start with the economics, because the numbers explain why this is spreading so fast. A single person can now build a polished, high-quality scam operation in just hours. The cost of entry is roughly $60 a month for cloning tools. That's less than most people pay for streaming services. And according to SQ Magazine, vishing attacks, that's voice phishing, phone scams using cloned voices, surged by more than 400% in 2025. This isn't a handful of criminals pulling off one-off tricks. It's an assembly line. The damage goes beyond stolen money. In Hong Kong, a finance worker transferred 200 million Hong Kong dollars, roughly $25.5 million US dollars, after joining what appeared to be a live video conference call with colleagues. Every person on that call was a deepfake. $25 million? Gone, because the voices and faces on screen looked and sounded real. For corporate fraud investigators, that case rewrites the threat model. For the rest of us, it means the person you're talking to on a video call might not be who you think. What makes 2025 and 2026 different from earlier deepfake scares is something called social engineering layering. Criminals don't just clone a voice and cold call you. They break into someone's social media account first, steal voice samples from posted videos, and then use that same compromised account to back up the scam. So if you get a frantic call from your daughter and then you text her account and get a reply confirming the emergency, that reply came from the scammer too. To an investigator, this creates what looks like corroborating digital evidence from 2 separate channels. To a parent, it means every instinct you have to verify is being anticipated and defeated. Now you might hear that detection technology is catching up. Liveness detection tools can analyze a caller's voice for digital artifacts, unnatural fluctuations, and suspicious time-frequency patterns. That sounds reassuring until you look at when those tools actually run. They work after the call happens. By the time a bank's fraud team flags a record-ed call as synthetic, the wire transfer has cleared. The account is drained, or a false police report has already been filed. According to a McAfee survey cited by Investigate TV, 7 out of 10 people tested couldn't tell a cloned voice from a real one. And training detection systems to catch one type of fake can actually make them worse at catching others. a problem researchers call overfitting, where the system gets so tuned to one pattern it misses everything else. Detection alone isn't a safety net. It's a post-mortem. For the last decade, companies have told us our voice is our password. That was a security promise built on the assumption that voices couldn't be copied. That assumption is gone, and most of the systems that depend on it haven't caught up. So the short version is this. Cloning someone's voice now costs less than a gym membership and takes about 3 seconds of source audio. 1 in 3 people who engage with these scam calls lose money, averaging $18,000 each. Detection tools mostly work after the damage is done, which means the real defense has to happen before you believe what you hear, not after. Security experts recommend families create a private code word that only close relatives know and use it to verify any emergency call that involves money. Whether you're building a fraud case or just answering the phone, the era of trusting a voice because it sounds right is over. The full story's in the description if you want the deep dive.
Now you know something most people in this industry don't. Use it. And when you're ready to put it to work, Caracomp.com. We'll see you tomorrow.